okay, so I kind of got distracted there for a bit because I just noticed that thing, Dingo Dial's lower half there on Megamix's skin. I just noticed that it's...
Do you hear his voice? Because my friend mentioned that, like hearing Dingo Dial's voice, and I've been trying, and I can't hear him.
I only heard it once, I think, when he said... I think it was probably when he said, "Go, baby, go," I think. One of his lines when you race Dingo Dial regularly. But I haven't, like, heard any... I haven't really heard him much. I've only heard, like, Cortex
Tiny.
and, yeah, an engine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's so weird,
Yeah,
though.
Yeah. What
But-
track do we want to do?
Okay, let me check. You wanna do Koala Carnival or?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, not really too big of a fan of this track. It's still to me it is pretty boring.
Yeah, I'm not either. I mean, I think it is just like too. I agree with you. It's just like too easy.
That and the jumps are just pretty tedious, especially when you're keeping blue flames. Like if you end up jumping in like probably to the far left of each of those jumps, I think it's when you like start to hit invisible walls or just start like hitting a collision of some kind that loses your blue flames.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Not just that, but also the blue flames also don't really add much. It just kind of makes, I don't know, like it's something about having the blue flames in this track doesn't really add much, honestly.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I understand. I've noticed that myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you passed me. I didn't even see you.
Yeah. Saw you went the other direction actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, normally I take the shorter path, but like I said, I don't want to take the chance. And
I
I'm
see.
Just like, I mean, I like the visuals in this track, but that's about it.
Yeah, I think it's just a pile of visual flair, and that's about it, honestly. To me, anyways.
Oh, no. I see what you mean when you said about that with the bombs that screw you up with the blue fire. That happened to me. It's so unfair.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of referring to, because of those because of those tedious jumps. Oh, and I lost blue flame there, but that's probably my fault more than anything.
Yeah, I just aimed it back, and I'm seeing you action.
Yeah.
Nope, I lost it. I spoke too soon. Versus, hello. Yeah, I might stream here sometime. Now, since my Wi-Fi is back up.
Oh, okay. On Twitch?
So, yeah, I ditched YouTube.
Yeah, I do remember. It would've been nice to like have you around on YouTube. Yeah, I could have like had. Would've been nice to have you as a moderator for my streams and so on.
Yeah, but I don't really trust YouTube. Let's say if I would have kept my account and glued on my videos, the stuff isn't real. Like when you delete something, it's still there, and I didn't want YouTube to screw me over, saying, "Well, your videos are still there. We're gonna mail you a copy." You know what I mean?
I know. I understand that in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have some. I had some videos on there, like Infinite Second Son. I mean, there were like maybe 2 or 3 videos of that, and I mean that game is not meant for kids, and
okay, that's interesting to know.
Yeah, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Like I looked at my results, like I say the analysts. I've had more teenagers and adults watch my videos than kids.
Nice.
But I would have to mark that made for kids. But you know how the whole situation was. I mean, that's just one messed up situation.
So you want to do Electron Avenue?
Sure. I was actually gonna say that the last one.
But yeah, it mostly just came at random because I picked the random option. So.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right.
Yeah, I like Electron Avenue. I'm just gonna watch not to get hit with those electric wall or whatever they're called.
Yeah, I think it's I think the electric fences and so on. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
They look like no, they look like electric. They look like futuristic beams, I think, compared to like
Yeah,
the original Nitro card. Because I think before
yeah.
it was like electrical, if you know what I
You know what
mean.
it? Yeah, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Crash 3, like the futuristic hub. Like see when those little guys trying laser you.
Yeah, I could see what you mean.
Oh, thanks. I missed that.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yep, I love this track. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite track of the Nitro, out of the Nitro Fuel tracks anyway. Oh, thanks for
Yeah,
hitting that.
and you're welcome. I grind this on Ring Rally. No, I died. Oh.
Aw.
And I was keeping up. It's like every time I keep up with you, not only you but everybody else. I don't know, like, say if it's because I'm too busy watching the racer instead of track.
Yeah, I see.
Well, whatever. I'll blue fire usually. And plus, oh, I forgot to tell you. I didn't even tell you this. Like, say the remix. I'm using a remix of the remaster of the OST on here, and I actually like the remix of this track.
Yeah, I think I did bring it up in one of our earlier sessions back. I don't know how long it's been, but since we last played together. But like I
Yeah.
remember hearing the remade version of the OST from your end, which is kind of ironic because I'm currently because I've always been listening to the original OST for Nitro card in the CTR.
Yeah, I mean, normally remixes, not only in video games, but like say in rock music or whatever, isn't that good. But this is pretty good. I just gotta say this is my favorite remix on the game.
Yeah, same here actually. I do still prefer listening to the original soundtrack for this track, but the remade version of this track, the remade version of this track's music is pretty awesome. I do like it.
Like, I don't know if you're into rock music, but like Crazy Train from Ozzy. The remix of Crazy Train is awful. I've listened to it, and the solo of it sucks.
I see.
Yeah, I'm in rock and roll music. That's what I actually play on the electric guitar, is rock. So, and video game music, you know. Like, I've been actually thinking about playing Coco Park on the electric guitar because I do have my organ pedal. And
Oh,
I think I
okay.
would do, yeah, Coco Park is a cute little track. I like how they took the happily ever faster elements.
Yeah, you mean, yeah, I think like the castle from Once Upon a Time, I think, from Tag Team Racing.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and plus not only that, like say from the pink sky and stuff, like the rainbow and everything.
Yeah. That's kind of what I do think about now. I think about it when like I think of Coco's Park in this version.
I should listen. I've been tempted to listen to the OST. I might actually swap it after
For-
next race.
Oh, for
The OST.
Oh, okay. You want to switch back to the original music for this game?
Yeah, I might. I've been thinking about it. Oh, I'm already finished. I was keeping up. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just looking at. Yeah, just sort of looking at Megamix's like face there. Does he have like? Okay, does it look like he has like actual teeth there on his upper jaw?
Okay, let me get a closer look at him.
Yeah, when we're like on the character select, I think, or
Yeah, he did look like he had teeth. I did see some of it.
yeah, yeah, I think because I noticed that his lower half, the dingodile half of his body, is like is still there. Like it's still the organic version, not a robotic version of Dingodile's half. It's the original. It's mixed in with like the robotic. Well, it's kind of mixed in with the skin for some reason. Not sure what.
I like the engine half. Here, let me change the audio real quick.
Okay, like yeah, can you see like Cortex's face there? Well, the Megamix face actually.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because it looks like an actual like teeth from a human skull, I think. But
let me look at it one more time.
all right.
Yeah, that is from a human skull.
All right. So
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to do Prehistoric Playground?
Yeah, sure. I haven't played that one in a while.
Okay. Yeah. I did used to. I was a bit mixed on this track when it first came out, cause like I was unable to like keep blue flames when I had like acceleration. But
Yeah, I
after,
mean, I get what you're saying. I like the water bump of it. Like,
yeah,
when the water, the
it's
glaciers, like, I like the glaciers, and I like the Wampa fruit. That's probably the main part I like about it.
yeah, it's also the fact that the blue fire pad is like thing somewhere on like it's in a narrow spot of some kind,
Yeah,
which makes it a
yeah,
bit
it
tough to
is.
like hit it sometimes. But yeah, after I did I am able to get used to it now, and it's also because I'm using the speed class because I think
Mm.
this is one of those kinds of tracks that's just more fit with the speed class.
Um, on the time,
Oh, I see more Wampa fruit there.
yep. Ah, crap, I missed. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out because I probably wouldn't have paid attention to it. Shortcut.
Oh God,
No!
yeah, I was too focused on getting that Wampa fruit there because of the thing.
Yeah, wait, I missed it again. Curses.
Yeah. Okay, well I got the Wampa fruit, so I guess I'll just like get the blue fire pad in the next lap.
Yeah, I need to get that blue fire too because I messed up. I hit that wall. What was I saying? Oh yeah, on Ruse tubes, I'm trying to go for the world record, lowest time as possible. And,
I see.
I got an acceleration, and it was like 121.
I see. And then you.
So, what were you saying?
Oh, did you try it with speed class to see like how much time you
Yeah.
got from that?
I got 124 at speed and 122 sometimes.
I see. Oh, that was close.
Oh, no, I lost it. Yeah, I see what you mean by the narrow,
Yeah.
paths.
Yeah. Yeah, I have been able to get used to it, thankfully. But yeah, when you're in races, though, it is pretty tough to like hit it when like other enemies have like items to use at you.
And other people just like what you said with the items and stuff. Is it me or has the items just been so random lately? Because like I've noticed I've been getting a lot of turbo, like the red turbo gauge and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Because I think I remember like when in an offline race, I think like I got like an Aku Aku mask like in the end of the final lap, and I was still in first place. So.
That's the way for me. I've been getting out a lot.
Yeah.
Man, I keep passing these blue waffles. I keep missing those crates. Yeah, I got the shortcut this time, but I lost blue fire.
Oh. You hit an invisible wall, or was it like the reserves?
Reserves.
I see.
Yep, I finally got Dark Cocoa. When I got Dark Cocoa, I celebrated.
I see. Yeah, the Dark Cocoa is pretty cool.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems
It's
like we're.
just a shame.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that they couldn't use the actual Twin Sanity. Why did they do that? Is it because of the ESRB variant? I
Oh,
really don't find it.
You mean like? Oh, well, you mean like the name of the Cocoa, or?
The actual concept art, like the
Oh. Yeah, I've seen the concept art actually. Not really. Oh, when I unlocked. Okay, I just unlocked Red Templar Mega Mix, so. There's that.
Yeah, I'm not even halfway done with the gold tier here yet. But what was I saying? Yeah, about the evil Coco and Twin Sanity. You seen her Twin Sanity? You seen the old version of Dark Coco, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think they've changed too much. I think the hair is the one part that's different. Now that I think more about it, anyways. Either that or it's like the.
Yeah, like her pigtail. There's like a spike. Like a spiked ponytail. Kind of.
Oh.
And they moved that one.
I see.
Let's see. What track? Can we do Coco Park?
Oh, you want to do Coco Park?
Please.
Okay then. Let me just pick the track.
Yeah,
I was just looking at how many like. Oh, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I was waiting on you.
Yeah. I was just looking at like how many races I need to do to unlock Mega Mix's final color swap, and so far.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how's that going for you?
So far, so far I need 15 for Mega Mix, and yeah, as for the other characters, I'm now on I think Crunch, I believe.
Oh, that's good. I unlocked all of Tana's skins not too long ago. I just play whoever I want, and I did unlock Spyro's. You know, 'cause I like Spyro.
Yeah, thankfully I did manage to unlock all his like color swaps, especially the
Mm-hmm.
blue one, which fits
Yeah,
perfectly with
Winter
the
Guard.
with
Winter
the
Guardian.
no, it's like the blue color swap, I believe, the Ice
Oh,
Spyro.
okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't get out. Crap. Okay. Oh, I'm getting better at the bowling bombs.
Huh? What's that?
The bowling bombs.
I see.
I'm figuring that out.
I see. Yeah, bowling bombs. They're not. I don't know. I've not been too big on like bowling bombs. Now I think about it.
Yeah, I've been just like, trying to figure it out, and because I told you I sucked with them before. I'm getting the hang of it.
I see.
Yeah, I mean that's good that you get used to the items too, because that way you can improve your skills. If I'm making sense.
Yeah, I get. I see what. And I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Because in matchmaking, matchmaking is so broken.
Yeah, I did hear like an explanation for like why the matchmaking servers haven't been like fixed yet. It's
Why?
from
What's their explanation?
apparently like from what without naming any names, from what I've heard from one of the YouTubers that is supported by Activision, they said that the matchmaking servers aren't like connected in one like it's not connected into one network. They're like multiple networks that are like
Yeah.
at work with matchmaking to maintain matchmaking in general. It's like different like servers for like each and every country, each and every part of the world.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I get what you're saying. It's like NAT types. Like type 2 and type. There are different NAT types. Like you have A, B. Nintendo calls theirs A and B, but PlayStation calls theirs type 1 and type 2. Like most people are on channel 2, but when you try and switch to channel 1, I get what you're saying. It's like different servers or what.
Yeah. So yeah, so it would require like Activision to hire more teams to like fix matchmaking, not just for the US, not just for the UK, but like all over the world. Like they need like multiple teams in general. I'm gonna pick the next track first. Let's see.
You can go for it.
Out of time?
Sure. I
Okay.
haven't played that one in a while.
Alright. Okay. But yeah, as for like the matchmaking, they said that they need like more teams, like multiple teams out there to like fix matchmaking. The thing is that it would require a lot more cash. They'd be losing
More
a ton.
money.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Activision. Yeah, that's Activision for you.
Yeah, they'd be losing cash just by like fixing the matchmaking, just by hiring more teams to like fix the matchmaking, and that would require more monetization for Nitro Field. And yeah, considering that people weren't happy with the current monetization options, the microtransactions, it makes sense that they wouldn't like fix the matchmaking by this point. But I don't know, like, I'm not sure if I should believe that or not, but that's just
I'm
what
not
I've been.
buying it.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, like, at one reference, stupid rock, I don't have no screen tape that, dang it. But, yeah, I agree, I don't believe that because I know companies and, like, administration very well. Like, I know how they, like, operate. And, like, most companies don't like to spend a lot of money. You know how that goes. Like, companies are spending less money and you're charging them more for it.
Yeah, it's also the fact that priorities have to be taken as well for something like that. I've heard from other people like they would love to like fix the matchmaking in general, but like they've had like ton of stuff they've had like priorities set elsewhere if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but all due respect, but aren't there like game testers like who test it too?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. Like, mostly because this is just something I've heard from one of the YouTubers that like covers Crash and Spyro content. I'm like,
I keep hitting these walls.
yeah, someone who has a big reputation in like the Crash Spyro community. I'm not gonna name names like I said earlier, but I'm sure you might know who, anyways.
I think. Can I guess?
Oh, alright, well, if you
No.
want to. Just as long as we're not.
As a Canadian guy, I respect opinions, dude. I'm a lot of things, but I respect people and their opinions.
Yeah, it's Canadian guy. Yeah,
When you said Crashing Spire, I kind of figured. Like I said, I respect all opinions.
yeah, I can understand him. I did sort of react to one of his videos one time in one of my streams, so I guess it isn't too bad as long as like we respect each other's opinions.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Like, that's when like when you respect someone else and they respect you.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I went near that branch. I went right through that branch because I was getting so high.
Oh, you like you hit one of the like thorns above?
Yeah, because I was getting so high.
Yeah, you didn't like yeah. Yeah, some of the stuff in this like track doesn't have collision apparently, which means you can just go straight through them, like clip right through the rocks and so on above.
Yeah.
Because it's clear you weren't intended to like go that high, I believe. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I like it when I go that high.
Yeah.
But half time, 85% of the chance. I didn't finish. But.
Oh.
You get hit or something at the end. I unlocked the wheels, the wheels with the spikes.
Oh, yeah, you mean in the gold tier, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's for the nuke, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. I think I'm using them now.
Oh, okay, interesting.
No, I mean, let me check real quick. I wanna. Because sometimes I switch and forget.
Yeah. I'm gonna check how far I am in the Nitro leaderboard. Well, first I'm.
Leave.
Well, no. I can just like I can just press the touchpad and that's just it. Like, you can like go on the menu and you don't need to leave the party to like check the menu. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna check. Yeah, I'm using the spiky wheels. I like them.
I'm ranked 355 amongst 351,000 players, I believe, on the Nitro leaderboard. That's actually pretty good then.
Am I on there? I doubt it, because like I don't focus on the wins. I just focus on.
Oh well, if you press the touchpad, it can show you like the Grand Prix menu.
Championship. Okay, championship. Are you looking at the championship?
I'm looking at the Nitro leaderboards actually.
Okay, well at the championship I'm 17. That's pitiful. But,
what's that?
I'm at number 17. I'm 17 like the points.
Oh, you have 17 points, huh?
How do you get on the championship leaderboard?
You compete in more matchmaking races.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess, to incentivize like not just playing against friends. So I guess it makes sense to do that. All right. So how about Tiger Temple next?
Okay, here, wait a minute. I'm checking my points. My Nitro point is 26,981. That's not bad.
All right.
Tiger Temple.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm cool.
All right, let's do that then.
Okay, what's in the top 5% in the Nitro? Is it 32,000?
Let's see. There's okay. Well, it's hard to describe. I'm pretty sure it's like less than 5. Cause like if it's like 100,000 players in total in like the leaderboards, you only need to be ranked somewhere like 5,000 or less, pretty much to like rank in the top 5%. That's pretty much. And because there's more than 100,000, you don't have to worry too much about like if you're ranked somewhere below like 5,000 or more, depends.
Yeah, it doesn't take as long like it did on Nitro. We don't take the shortcut, right?
Yeah, depends like if you want to like use items or not, because like you need to throw like a beaker, I believe, or a bomb in order to access the door. So.
Okay. Well, you're not a big fan of items, so we can probably ditch it.
Yeah, we can just. Oh, okay.
You got hit.
Nope, I managed to clutch that. I managed to avoid that.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes don't feel bad. I get hit with fire too.
Yeah.
Like with speed, I do agree with you. Speed is easier with straight lines, like this, for example.
Yeah.
Like I did power slide on the straight line, and that's kind of hard to do because, like acceleration, I gotta do one, you know.
Oh, and I hit a wall.
Yeah, I saw that. That sucks, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so focused on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried using the meter, the orange meter. I think it was yesterday. But I just got too distracted by it, and I just switched back. I played better with the red gauge.
Oh, you mean the classic meter, I believe.
Yeah, the classic meter with the car, with your speed meter on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I got hit by a wall. That was the first. And I was keeping up. No. It's like when I get so close to you, I get so far.
Yeah. So what do you think of the data mine that's been found by Beta M for the next Grand Prix?
The what?
You know this other YouTuber by the name of Beta M.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tends to like data mine the game whenever like a new Grand Prix comes out. Usually you see what the next Grand Prix has to offer, so yeah, he found Oh, you had anything to say?
I didn't see anything from him yet.
Oh, well, Canadian guy does like videos covering on like the stuff he finds in like the data mines. Apparently, from what I've heard, the next Grand Prix is called Toxic, or at least like the file name is Toxic. Not sure what that.
Because sometimes like companies like developers, they come up with generic code names.
Yeah.
And I say, you know.
Yeah, well, it's also that, and it's been like he's been doing this for like 6 months, so, and I'm pretty sure like Beanox sort of knows that the game is being data mined, so.
At least I have.
Yeah. How about Twilight Tour next?
Twilight Tour?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I see.
It's not my favorite, but okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, I did like this track a lot when it first came out, but it kind of has detracted though as time has gone on. I guess it's because like Beanox sort of like put the standards pretty low when the first Grand Prix hit. Yeah, it's not a bad thing though. It is still a fun track to play on, but it's like it did get overshadowed by some of the newer tracks that happened. So.
The newer tracks I like, I gotta like Mega Mix Mania, and I gotta like Spyro Circuit.
Okay. But yeah, about the data mines we were talking about. So
yeah,
the next Grand Prix, it's called Toxic, I believe, in the file names, anyways. And and I think like 2 new drivers, I believe, were like named. Hold on.
Willie?
Yeah, one of them is called Driver Joe.
That name does not ring a bell.
Yeah, at first, it could have been Joe. It could have been Komodo Joe, but he's already in the game, so it can't be him.
Okay.
Well, it can't be Komodo Joe though. Cause it's gotta be a different Joe out there.
Unless it's a new skin of Joe. That's an impression.
Well, it could be, but from what I've heard, it's like a new racer, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. At least from what I've heard. And there is one other Joe in like the Crash Bandicoot series, and his name is Joe Blow, and he's a pufferfish.
And the shark.
Huh?
You know the shark from canceled Crash Team Racing?
Land Shark? Yeah, I've seen him before. I don't know why anyone would. It seems pretty pointless to have him on like Nitro Field since Nash is already. Yeah, not sure if he's gonna make it. But yeah, there's only like this next driver in the next Grand Prix by the name of Driver Joe. No one knows what it means yet, but it could be obvious depending on like the other pieces of info we've found about him. Well, about the next Grand Prix.
Oh, wait, I thought that was a shortcut, but I didn't, so I died.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Where the Wumpa Fruit passes.
Oh, I see, yeah. I think you're thinking of the other one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I just took it now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, with the dynamite.
Data mines, yeah.
Yeah, I look for Willie, to show up sometime soon.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like, chicken stew was rather obvious, you know?
Yeah. Kind of weird. It's kind of weird though that chicken stew weren't like introduced in the thing,
In the first one.
the Neon Circus Grand Prix, cause like Pasadena and Von Clutch debut there, and
Yeah.
those two along with Chicken Stew were from Tag Team Racing, the same game. So yeah, not really sure why
They probably did that because to save up for the next GP so they won't run out of ideas.
Yeah, I have been told about that in one of my streams of Nitro Field. So. But yeah, so yeah, the other characters are also getting skins as well, like the Nitro Squad again, as well as Tana again. Who else is there?
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, all due respect, I like Nitro Squad and Tana.
Yeah, I do, but like, we also get another skin for Embryo, Koala Kong, Spyro, I believe, and a legendary skin for this driver Joe, whoever he is. And again, for some reason, they still don't want to give a legendary skin for Geary. Like,
Poor Gary.
he's the only Nitro Kart character without a legendary skin. Like, yeah, and there's only like one extra skin for Pinstripe, but like he hasn't been given a legendary skin for any of the Grand Prix either. So yeah.
That's so weird. I don't understand that either. And,
Yeah.
But Coco's been getting a lot of legendary skins.
That is pretty odd though that they've been giving so much to like Coco, it seems.
Oh, all due respect, I don't mind. I like Coco.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but yeah, at least like give extra skins for the characters to like balance out anyways. Wanna do Inferno Island?
Sure. I was actually thinking about doing that track yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. Do Inferno Island then.
Yep. Is it me or does Inferno Island kind of look like Crash Cove?
Yeah, actually, that's kind of one of the complaints that the Nitro Kart tracks had back in the original Crash Nitro Kart, is the fact that some of the tracks look more like rip-offs of the tracks from Crash Team Racing. Like Inferno Island looks more like Crash's Cove. Tiny Temple, I think, is the name Tiny Temple sounds more like Tiger Temple, and like some of the track design looks more like what is it called? Mystery Caves, I think.
Yeah. Then, by Curious Vision, you just get the maps from Naughty Dog from the original CTR.
The maps?
Yeah, like the level designs and stuff, 'cause that's what I heard.
Really? Huh.